What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Location and Inventory review for the weekend of December 29th to January 1st, the New Year's Xur. And so, let's get started. Now, first things first, Xur is going to be located in the Watcher's Grave on Nessus. Alright, and taking a look at what he has, firstly for the exotics, we do have the Skyburner's Oath, like not a bad little scout rifle, but nothing absolutely insane. Then we do have the Orpheus Rig with a very, very good roll. So we have 69 total, which is incredibly high, like one of the highest you can possibly get. This is going to be the highest exotic armor piece for a lot of people's account. Then you've got a huge amount of intellect. You want that for the Orpheus. It's all about getting your super back as quickly as possible. Then you've got a big chunk of recovery. Now, recovery has really fallen out of favor as of late, but it's still a useful stat to have. And then we have discipline and mobility as a few extra little bumps. Overall, really great Orpheus rig. For a lot of people out there, it's worth buying this today. Now, moving on from there, we have the Hallowfire Heart. Okay, 68 is incredibly high, like I said, but this is the opposite of spiky. Like, literally just the same amount increase for every single stat. So, I mean, if you just want to boost everything, grab this. Otherwise, it's kind of a skip. Now, moving on from there, we do have the Conjure's Hold. 62 is not too high. I'd like to see the Discipline higher. Resilience is pretty good to have a Resilience spike, but I've definitely seen better exotics out there. Now, let's move on from there to the weaponry. First of all, we have the Friction Fire, very old one here, and actually, like, pretty interesting roll, Subsistence plus Unrelenting, so you can get the heals, you're getting your health back. Generally, though, you want a damage boost with Subsistence, so once you're doing more damage, you get kills and less bullets, which means more Subsistence bullets. Now, after that, we have the Thoughtless here with a Steady Hands Headstone, no thank you. We have a Triple Tap Headstone, no reprieve. Well, to be honest, if you do want Headstone, having it on a pinpoint slug frame shotgun like this is really not the worst idea, but it's kind of a copium roll, not that amazing. Now, oh my goodness, we actually, okay, this is actually kind of a big deal. We have an ignition code here. This ignition code grenade launcher is the only grenade launcher in the game, I think still, that can get slide shot. So you slide, shoot, slide, shoot, slide, shoot, and you can output a ton of damage. Now, you need spike grenades for that, but it has spike grenades. Now, as the backup perk, you can get Vorpal Weapon, which is absolutely going to be better than Thresh, but that's not really what you consider about. Like, getting slide shot plus spike grenades, this is like the main thing in the god roll. So honestly, Thresh, for a lot of people, is going to be perfectly fine. The fact that you can get a slide shot spike ignition code this weekend is incredible. I'm going to see, I might actually have one on me. No. But still, really, really, really good chance to pick up a slide shot ignition code if you're never around during this thing's heyday. Now, moving on from there, Shoot to Loot Harmony Path of Least Resistance. Well, Shoot to Loot honestly isn't that bad, but generally you want like Volt Shot or something there. So, not the best. Energy Transfer Flash Counter Honor's Edge, no thank you. Impulse Disruption Break Memory Interdict, no thank you. Let's check the back here. We have a Killing Wind Hawkmoon. And generally, you can do a lot better than Killing Wind. I don't mind Small Bore. It's one of the better, actually, increases just raw stat-wise. +7 range, +7 stability. But a lot of people like to specialize in one or the other. And then let's check the armor first with the set, the Lightkin set. How common is that? Well, let's check light.gg. So, it was introduced back in Season 14, and it's a pretty common set with over 41% of Guardians having access to it. Now, let's check the stats here. We do have the Lightkin Gauntlets here with a massive strength spike, 66 total. If it didn't have mobility, this would actually be quite good. Still, for a melee build, it is quite good. Then we've got the chest piece here. Resilient Strength, great pickup. Great piece here. You want Resilience as the Titan. And again, for a melee build, you're running, something like Strand, definitely a good pickup. Then you've got 59, really not too spiky, no thank you. 65, Resilience, Recovery, Intellect, not a terrible piece here, but again, seen better. Let's move on to the Warlock. Alright, for the Warlock, let's check these gauntlets. 62, not really too spiky, kind of mid. Whoa, 63, massively spiky with 30 recovery, which is what you want for a Warlock. This is a very, very good piece. Like, this is an excellent piece for a lot of Warlocks. They should be getting this. 30 recovery is insane. It's going to let you get that one hundo that you really want. After that, we have the helmet here. A little bit of a strength spike, but really not too amazing with 62. And then 63, not too spiky at all. Let's go check the Hunter. Alright, so for the Hunter, let's check these gauntlets. 60, a little bit of a recovery spike, intellect spike, it's alright. Then we've got 61, really not too spiky at all. Then we've got 62, not really the spikes I want to see them. And we have another 62, a lot more spiky this time. Mobility, resilience, and then discipline. Those are actually some very valuable stats. Like 20 discipline, 20 resilience. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good piece of legs right here. Generally, you want a bit higher than the 62, but really not bad. Honestly, though, if you're going to buy some Hunter legs, it probably should be these Orpheuses here. 69 stat Orpheus. I think it just has a little too much like recovery. If this recovery was in resilience, in mobility, I'd be freaking out about that more, but still, it's a very good piece as far as exotics go. And for goodness sakes, pick up this ignition code. Hold on, guys. In fact, I gotta show you. I'm gonna transfer over my own here. I got the same darn roll, okay? I got spike grenades, slide shot, and guess what? I got thresh. Now, usually I'm using Vorpal, but for 99% of the activity, Vorpal's not going to even do anything, so you might as well be getting some super back at the same time. Extremely powerful grenade launcher. Again, anyone who doesn't have a slide shot ignition code, this is your chance to pick it up this weekend. Guys, that is going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.